Anyways, so Lexington. Oh, by the way, I guess I have a kind of an interesting question, or maybe it's not interesting. We'll see what your answer is, because I've always thought it's funny, and I always say that it's like in when I talk about my background, that my parents originally immigrated to Los Angeles, and then decided that it was too dangerous, and I never really got their like thinking or reasoning behind. Well, LA is too dangerous, so we'll go to the closest place that's not dangerous, Lexington, South Carolina. And like, I don't think I've ever actually asked, like, I've sat them down and asked them, like, what was the rationale for this choice? But yeah, is there a reason why your parents specifically picked Lexington? Was like your dad's job or something?
Exactly, my dad's job.
Okay.
He got it in Canada, and they asked him to come to Lexington, South Carolina.
And he jumped at the chance. Could you imagine if you had grown up in Canada and I'd grown up in Los Angeles?
God, if I'd grown up in Nova Scotia, I'd fucking be like a lobster farmer right now. Actually, that might be a better life.
I like that aesthetic for you.
I'm wearing those like really shiny, like yellow raincoats.
The overall, like dude, that's a good
the
fit.
One the teddy bears wear.
Would love that.
I know.
Yeah,
that'd be adorable and cool. That's a great combo.
Yeah, if I grew up in Los Angeles, I would have gotten to go to a UC school for free, I think. Actually, I don't think that's true.
If you grew up in Los Angeles, what you just took up like a massive like cholo aesthetic. You just like,
oh my god, yeah.
You wore your buttoned up shirts with only one button at the top.
¿Qué pasa, guy?
I like that for you, Adrian. I like that for you. Some really horribly like etched on tattoos.
Yeah, I would have not listened to Ben Shapiro, and I probably would have gotten into gangs and stuff. You know, personal responsibility would not have been Adrian's strong suit if I'd grown up in Los Angeles.
Do you know about these bees, their DNA, how they evolve, the systems of interaction, and how they evolve over time, the systems of interaction? That would have been you, Adrian.
In previous times, I've imagined what Cowboy Adrian would be like, but I'm really falling in love with the idea of
geneticist
Cholo Adrian.
Cholo geneticist Adrian. You still your love of Darwin and genetics and biology, that's still all there.
That was intrinsic. That would have happened no matter what. Yeah, maybe LA Adrian would have been more artsy. Maybe that's what I missed out on. Actually, no, yeah, I'll go ahead and comment that almost certainly not. Like, if I had grown up in LA, I don't think I would have been as interested in science. Like, a large part of my science initial interest was growing up in the backwoods of South Carolina, combined with a turn against religion and having to find some other way to framework how I understood the world, and then science and like biology being like, oh, this is a way more interesting and fulfilling way to think about the world.